Welcome back to Red Glasses Talks. The topic today is be priority driven. We're in a long series here, and to focus today underneath priority drivenness is parenting. And because I am a father, I'm going to focus on dads. Matthew 22, 37 to 39 is the passage out of which we're taking these principles or these priorities. Matthew 22, 37 to 39, Jesus said, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. The second commandment is likened to the first, that you love your neighbor as you love yourself." So out of that, we're seeing four priorities. Priority number one, a personal progressive commitment to Jesus Christ. See why you need it, make sure you've got it, and maintain it and make it sizzle. The second commitment is loving yourself. See yourself the way God sees you. You can go back and watch those videos if you like. Priority number three is loving others, and in particular, other people that are followers of Jesus. And so for several weeks, we talked about underneath that, marriage. And we talked about 4 C's. We talked about commitment, communication, caring, and courting. Now we're going to go to another sub-point under the third priority, not only marrying, but parenting. For those of you that have children, for those of you who will have children someday, if God honors and blesses you with that. So in particular, we're going to talk about dads. And let me just begin by mentioning a few essentials for effective fathers, for effective dads. Dad, you are the most powerful and important person in the world in the life of your children, the life of your kids. So let me just give you some opening thoughts. There are no perfect dads, just progressing ones. Your kids, to a large extent, are going to become like you, like it or not. 3, the greatest means of communication is modeling, not lecturing, modeling. There's a time to use words, but if you put words together with modeling out what you want them to be like, then you've got a home run. How you live your life will impact your kids as much or more than what you say. How you live your life. More, you see, educationally speaking, here's the principle. More is caught than taught. We think if we speak it, if we've said it verbally, that the message has got through. Not necessarily. So, essentials. Number 1, Dad, you got to have your priorities right. You got to have your priorities right. And the first priority that we've got to, as fathers, look at and make sure we've got is an authentic, key word here, authentic relationship with Jesus Christ. See why you need it, make sure you've got it, and maintain it. Is he in your life? Let me tell you, there's no greater impact, not only in your life, but through your life, in your children's life, than your relationship with Jesus Christ. If you don't have that, you need to get moving in that. If you go back in our talks on being priority living to the very first priority, you'll find how to get that going. Ask Jesus to come into your life. Have a growing, maturing relationship with him. See what difference it makes in you, but also in your family, in particular in your parenting. The key here is this. Listen, the depth of your relationship with Jesus will determine your effectiveness as a father. So if that relationship is just superficial with the Lord, it will show up in how you parent. If it's deep and authentic and real, oh boy, home run. So what you are, listen to this, what you are is more important than what you do, because what you are will determine what you do. So are you a man and a father of character? Are you a man of faith? Are you a man that can be trusted? Etc., etc. It all goes back to that relationship you have with Jesus Christ, who produces in us the kind of character he wants us to have. Are you just a character, or do you have character? Are you like what you want your kids to become? Like it or not, they're going to become pretty much like you. And if you are not like you want them to be, then you need to be willing to make the changes that are essential and necessary. So Dad, how your dad and mom raised you and trained you is pretty much going to be how you train your children. And you might have resisted them when you were growing up. Maybe you had a dysfunctional home and the parenting wasn't as positive as it could have been or should have been. And you can make changes with that if you're willing to do that. Let me give you a thought here. Your view of God, your self-concept, your ability to relate to others are shaped by your relationship with your parents. And then here's another thought on relationships. The relationship your children have with you, their dad, will determine the quality of life they will experience as adults. So I cannot underestimate the role of the father in the child's life. I grew up without a father deeply engaged in my life. My real father I never met. Stepfather didn't know how to be a father as I was coming up. And it made a difference in my life. There was a huge void as a result of that. So the question is, do you really want to be sold out, not only to Jesus, but being the greatest dad you can be? An authentic relationship, get this now, an authentic relationship with Jesus will impact the quality of every other relationship in your life, your marriage, friends, etc., but especially your parenting. Someone said this, you can con a con, you can fool a fool, but you can't kid a kid. You think about that.